Hello and welcome back to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So in the last 2 episodes, we basically did all of the bond events for everyone. So everyone is entirely done with drink links and all that, and most of them are pretty close to 100 too. So that's pretty awesome. In fact, Kiryu's only got 5 bond points left, or levels, and he's done. That'll be something. I don't remember what I got at 100. I think, actually, oh yeah, I can transfer over my extreme skill. So, we did all that. We did every lifelink that's available to us, met with a bunch of people, and got all of the available memoirs. There are still some that haven't shown up yet, which is okay. We're going to get those whenever we come back, most likely, because I would not want to leave the plot after doing 2 very long episodes of that. I do want to point out I kind of overgrinded. Did not mean to. I was just trying to level up some jobs, but
maybe it's time I change styles.
He has the 30 Samurai, 31 Dragon of Dojima, and then a 29 Pyro Dancer now. So he has almost 3 jobs at 30. Simply because I just felt like...
Now, what about this with those shoes?
Doing it out of boredom. She got a 26 Ninja, which I haven't even really used the ninja moves. I just transferred all her assassin skills and stuff over, and then just practice with those. So there's still quite a few moves I haven't seen personally, but I did read the skills for them, and some of them are amazing. Like this. The number of hits rises depending on your current agility, and half of her moves give her an agility buff, which makes this hit more times. I did try this move out, and
I'm not leaving until it's perfect.
I like that move. I also put Sayako on Housemaid because she's got a 33 Idol, a 30 Geodancer, a 27 Housekeeper, and a 21 Barmaid. She probably has the most job points so far.
Whatever works.
Namba, I'm almost done with Aquanaut. I wanted to get all the jobs that had magic on them that weren't fire, because I know he could level Chef, but he's already
something presentable.
He's already got plenty of fire moves, so I wanted to learn the rest. Host, I got all of his like water, and I still haven't seen this one, but we got this. I can't transfer it over yet till he hits 100, but we'll get there.
Whatever works.
And then Aquanaut is mostly physical skills, but I wanted him to get an electric skill so he had like full coverage, and now he does. I will keep going.
I don't know about this.
Oh,
we're bringing it back.
I'm so sorry, Zach. I got a 28 Chef too. He only has 2 of them so far, but after his bond event, I felt it was appropriate that he got, Chef.
Hard to improve on perfection.
And he's doing a pretty good job. But I'm going to keep him on Pyro Dancer.
Let's give this a try.
I am wearing his normal outfit, though, just because we're about to do story, and I don't want him to be in a loincloth, a grass loincloth or anything. Okay, the other thing I should talk about before we get into story... Well, I don't even need to talk about it, really, but... I caved in and bought the Master Vacation thing. I don't really care. Part of me is... well, actually, no. All of me hates the fact that New Game Plus is locked behind DLC. It's a stupid idea. Never do it. It's dumb. But there is a bonus dungeon in there that we can do at the end or post game. So I really want to see as much content as I can in this, because this is an amazing game. This is like damn near 10 out of 10, perfect for me. So I really want to see that dungeon. So I just caved in and bought it, which means we have extra songs. I think Kasuga has new party members, which, yeah, so he has access to the party being Sujimon, which is interesting. They can also come to Dondoko Island now, too, apparently. Or we can invite them as guests, so I think they're on the guest list. Oh, I think they have to officially be added when I go there. So, yeah, and then we got a bunch of random songs, which some of them are... Yeah, Judgment, Like a Butterfly, Honolulu City Lights, whatever this is. A bunch of songs from karaoke that we have on there. I didn't want to add them or listen to them until we actually do karaoke with Kiryu's group, because some of them we haven't heard yet. Okay, so, all caught up. Plot time. Wait a minute, I take that back. I forgot to mention this. I made it. I made the ultimate ninja weapon. And the ultimate mop, because I'm going to transfer it to Chitose for a bit. I made these because I found the housekeeper nonsense, whatever you want to call it. Housekeeper's mop, and the other one, apparently it dropped in a random fight with one of the crown people around the city. And as soon as I saw one drop, I started going around fighting all the crown people. And I found quite a bit. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got the tennis aces racket, the samurai's katana. Like, I got a bunch. So, yeah, fight the crown people, apparently. Apparently, they just drop a bunch of good stuff. So, and they never come back. So, you'll know if you've got them or not. So, that is the other thing I did.
Nanchan, look! Print circle!
No way. It's a booth for ID photos. Nice try, machine.
Oh, how disappointing.
It looks kind of roomy. If we squeeze, we might all fit.
Barely. Think so, Kiryu-san?
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade. You know, print circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening filters.
Like in those photo apps. Sounds fun.
So no group selfie?
Not in there. Look how tiny that is. Time to head to the Kiryu clan warehouse. We're likely in for a fight, but what choice do we have? I'm level 50. When you told me to prepare, I was level 33, so... I imagine that we've overgrinded hardcore.
Yo! They even brought a couple of babes for us. All right. I can't wait to get my hands on this crew.
Dumbass. Bet he has no idea one of these babes is the queen of Komichu herself.
Ignorance will do you in like that.
Kiryu-san, I don't see Sawashiro anywhere.
If anything, he's deep inside the warehouse.
Here's the plan. We push forward until we see him in person. Anyone who gets in our way gets taken out.
Hey, what's with you people? You think you can waltz right in? Don't just fucking ignore me! You wanna get dumped in the bay?
If you're gonna bring it, then bring it. Yapping with you is a waste of my time.
That's it, you're dead!
Yeah, we're so
Show
dead.
me what you got.
What level are you?
You're going to regret this.
Is this... I'm sorry. I haven't seen this, so I would like to see the moves I haven't seen, and then we'll just play like normal.
In for the kill! How do you like this?
Okay. That was a strong move. Oh, we're still going, huh?
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
I'm a little upset at how strong I am. Uh-oh.
Something wrong?
Throat slitter.
You're gonna get
This one I haven't seen yet. What is this? Damage enemies at random. Number of hits increases depending on your agility.
I'll take you on.
And I haven't seen this either. Hell Hive? Poison or paralysis in a line?
Let's
No pain. Oh!
Oh god. That would actually be a nightmare.
And buzz off.
Are ninjas associated with bees? Is that a thing?
Allow me.
I don't get that.
I'm not backing down.
I've never heard that before. I haven't seen this either.
Time to put you down.
It's kind of funny with his normal outfit.
Let's finish this.
Oh, damn.
You're gonna get
Isn't that the name of Titan's ultimate? Gaia's Wrath? We weren't getting anything else. I don't want to waste all my MP. Well,
Strong.
yeah, a little too
Sweet.
strong. Just a little.
Tell me something. Aren't you people here to turn your lives around? Well, let me guess. You think you'll get a clean slate in Hawaii? And all you've got to do is follow orders. If that's how you see it, you'll never return to society, no matter how hard you try. But if you're serious about making a change, start by thinking for yourself.
I don't give lectures like him. Only thing my enemies get is a lesson in pain. That's how it works in Komi Jewel.
Oh,
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
is that a heel
Guess
to the
even
face?
Sunhee cuts loose when she's mad.
He's still awake too.
I see the men out front gave you no trouble.
Yeah, they won't be getting up anytime soon. I take it they could use the rest.
Don't worry about them. Bargain barrel thugs aren't exactly at a premium these days. What with the dissolution leaving so many ripe for the picking.
Isn't your job to fix that? Or is this second disillusion of yours just a way to exploit them? After everything you've done, this was your chance to light their path.
I won't deny that. You know, one of them said something rather profound. Going clean was like prison all over again. You know, people like us have no freedom. Of course, he must have had eyes on him everywhere. You never know what an ex-Yakuza will do, right? And I'm not even at the saddest part. We have nearly 100 people working here at all times, but they only need a single supervisor, if that. What makes that possible is the structure of our warehouse. Take a look at this observation tower. It's designed so you can't see in from outside. Because of that, you never know when you're being watched. Meaning, you can never slack off. They call it a panopticon. Any idea why these were invented?
To keep prisoners in line.
And twisted, isn't it? These people wanted to escape the dog-eat-dog world of a criminal. Yet what do? Crawl right into another form of prison.
Didn't
Tell me, why
Remind
gather
me
them
of
under
that.
one roof and then ship them over to Hawaii?
To rehabilitate them, of course.
That the only thing Ebina said? If he hasn't let you in on anything else by now, don't get surprised when he casts you aside.
You may want to mind your words. These four are some of the Seiryu clan's strongest,
Oh no.
and they don't take kindly to insults, especially when it comes to Ebina-san. They also won't hesitate to kill, whether they've been given clearance or not.
Pretty bold for Yakuza in this day and age. Then again, I've seen plenty like that in my time. They have all come and gone. Now, you want to know what real strength is? And I'll let my fists do the talking!
These guys don't even have voices. They can't be that good. Oh! It looks like he's serious, at least.
What? Trick Kane, huh? Don't see that every day.
Probably not all he's got up his sleeve. Let's stay on our toes.
This is a new song, right? I'm pretty sure it is. What is this? Ooh, Vanishing of Smoke, yielding your turn to an ally. Huh.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well, let's try to get our agility up. These guys are super dead. It doesn't matter, but... Oh, one.
Here we go.
You want some?
Sorry, I'm just listening to the music. I'm gonna avoid Sawashiro for a minute.
Nothing personal.
Let's finish this!
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
You guys are so dead. I haven't seen this, have I? Yeah, I don't think Tomizawa ever had it.
you're done now.
Eric. Oh, goddamn. Some badass dolphins.
Let's make a splash! Feeling wet now?
Try and stop me.
What a vibe that brings coming out of this fight. Alright, have we seen everything from you? Yeah, there's nothing new here. Okay, which means I'm just gonna try to blind you. Didn't work.
Get serious.
Ooh.
Roll. Let's go. Let's see.
I really just want to see this. I know it's not official. Well, I do have a little bit of agility. Let's see.
Art of the Nindoppelgangers.
Ooh, oh, I see. So I summon more based on agility. Alright, have we seen everything from you? I've seen this. It's not great. Yeah, no, we're just gonna do this then.
It's over!
Alright, bunch of ground pounds now. Oh! I love how he goes flying. Just keep chasing him around.
No begging for mercy now.
1600? Okay.
Have fun with this.
You gonna phase? You're already under half health. You better phase. Let's see how much this does with housekeeper stats. Almost 1,000. Damn.
Try to block this.
Maybe just stay down. This is getting...
Oh, here we go. Ooh. Feel like he might have gotten a little weaker.
Guess you're not all show. Now then, let's wrap this up.
You're gonna be in a world.
Well, he's back to basics. Wonder what's next.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
Are you telling me we should find out?
Huh?
Alright, I want to see.
Now we're talking.
Stay on your guard.
Stop me. I'm on a roll. You're going to regret this.
The hell are you ever gonna go?
Allow me.
Go to hell!
Ooh.
No
Okay,
begging for
that was pretty
mercy
cool.
now.
Now then.
He did all the elements. Okay, apparently you're weak to all the elements
Watch
too. What the?
Hope you're ready.
What's the holdup?
Oh no, you.
Want some?
Huh? Let's do a clean
Try
sweep.
this on for size. You're so rusty.
Died to feather dusters.
We have a winner.
Did you really think you'd win?
Doing better than I thought.
Oh, stop leveling.
We should relish this
Hell
moment.
yeah.
Need one of those accessories that turns off experience gain. So we can just level jobs instead.
We did it. We really did it. We beat Sawashiro. Way to go, Kiryu-san.
You need to get me out of here. I can't speak freely around them.
Kidnap him.
Hey, let go! What do you think you're doing? Hey, better if they don't know where I am. Quick, throw me in the water.
He's
Sure
gonna
that's a
do it
good
anyway.
idea?
Not much of a choice here. Meet up at Ichi's place after.
Wait, Kiryu-san, seriously?
What'd you do that for?
We're done here. Next up is Ebina.
Hopefully someone's listening.
Oh, guy's just full of surprises, isn't he?
Ah, tell me about it. But I'll admit, hearing Sawashiro scream as he plummeted into the sea, priceless.
Sure didn't see that coming.
He didn't really scream that hard.
Now it all adds up. So Sawashiro wanted to get tossed in the ocean.
Yeah, we made plans to meet up at Kasuga's place.
Does this mean we're trusting him after all?
Depends on how our conversation goes. Now, I imagine he'll want to keep a low profile. Maybe we'll get to see him in disguise.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
What? How would he even disguise himself? All right, let me just check. Did anything? Yeah, that wouldn't have added anything. I think we're good to go. We're just keep on going. Feels like it's been so long since we did plot. Been like 6 hours of recording since then.
Sawashiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not man of time, you know.
All right. But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first, but in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
Well, if that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. There hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn? Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the second great dissolution through.
Oh.
Huh? But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Somehow it's going to relate back to that. Is that why?
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem, in spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know,
Didn't really-
on the Tatara channel?
Didn't really have a
I
choice.
merely read the script I was given.
Huh. Alright.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this, to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
What do you mean it isn't the... Oh, they wouldn't have any control, right? Is that Daigo? Oh, wait, that was the end of the chapter? It was that short? No way. No way. That was super short. Well, when you consider, like, if I didn't do all the side stuff, like, that was go get Zhao, go do the dungeon, and then go fight Sawashiro. That wow. Yeah, do side stuff. Otherwise, chapters are way too short in this game, apparently. Oh shit! I just noticed. I've been sitting here, just taking a moment. That says Sujimancer, level 39. We're already switching back. That was so fast. Okay, so I thought we'd have Kiryu for like 10, 11, and 12, but it seems like it's just 10 and 12. Probably 14.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
Infinite
We
wealth.
are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that is shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help.
Oh, we're going to LA Island.
If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
There won't, I swear.
We can safely release that video now, right? Of him peeing his pants, scared. Those kids?
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners.
No hesitation.
Keep going. Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
That is some effective brainwash. Holy hell. Literally, holy on multiple levels.
You're still awake. You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
That was bad, I'm sorry.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah!
Whoa.
I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
Damn.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
Inspiration from Yamai? Ooh, talk with the party. Okay. Yamai has like completely like I was like, this is an interesting character. Actually, no, at first I was like, you're kind of just boring as a character. And then he got a little bit interesting. And then I was like, okay, this dude's just crazy and bored. Like bored. He's not boring, but he's bored. And then I started to like him a little bit, and then I stopped liking him at some point. And then, but now he's just an interesting guy. I don't know. How many personality things did you just complete? We collected so many weapons. I think this applies to battle. I have no idea where to. Oh yeah, like pure sanitizer and all that. That's the stuff going off right now because I crafted so many weapons. Okay, we're back to you already. No Tutose in the party, it seems. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But all right, 1 sec. All right, I just want to see this quick.
All right, we'll see that it's settled before next week's meeting.
Damn. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be like a little hint in there that it was Bryce that he was on the call with. Or any of those other people, but none of them look familiar. They just look generic Yakuza. Okay, so they didn't hide a little hint in there at all. But part of me thought maybe they did just because we saw that conversation in the last scene. All right. Before we talk to them, let's talk to these two. 3. No, it's you. Hey, thanks for taking care of Kiryu-san, by the way. Thank our patriarch. I just did as I was told. It might be rude to ask, but how did you end up here? My story's the same as all the others. We were in a bad situation and needed rescue. Rescue? Different reasons for different folks, but one way or another, we lost our place back home. Like many, I drifted for some time. Then I ended up here. He took us in without question, gave us a new home. Is it true that Yamai killed a man back in Japan? It is. He was drifting too, when he first arrived. But somehow he carved out his own land in Honolulu through sheer strength of will, smack dab in the middle of the mafia stranglehold. I mean, I don't doubt that he's still killed people and a bad guy, you know, but in context of this game, he's certainly come around a bit. The whispers around his story gave us something to believe in. Oh, well, and so, the Yamai Syndicate was born. Huh. I'd wonder why you guys didn't call yourself the Yamai family. Where'd Syndicate come from? Well, strictly speaking, we were never Yakuza. What? Hold on. I thought... Tomizawa, was it? Tell me, did Yamai ever have you swear an oath? No, I guess not. The old guard calls him Patriarch and keeps up the act. Understandable that new members might make the assumptions. That's not to say we consider ourselves upstanding citizens, of course. Words aside, we know what we're involved in. We know we're part of an ugly legacy.
Oh.
Yeah. You might never liked the Patriarch title. However, I think he's grown tired of fighting it. I'm starting to see why his people are so loyal.
Thank you.
Thanks for the chat, old man. Men my age sees any opportunity to ramble on. Thanks. What do you want? You give our boss a lot of grief. You won't see any hospitality from me. Sure, I get it. Yamai, you must find him pretty charming, huh? What would you know about it? Nah, just to each their own. Think whatever you want. That man gave us all a home. Now leave. You're an unwelcome guest. A lot less, kind than... Wait. Oh, I have to talk to all three of you.
Uh-huh.
I've got people tracking the Barracudas and the Ganja. Ganja. If we're lucky, someone might cough up some info on the girl. Okay. When we found Akane-san and Lani, I thought we were finally good. Then they took it all away from us. I can't stop thinking about Hanawa-san and Wong. Shit. This whole time, we've been playing right into the bad guy's hands. Is he alive? Please tell me he's alive. Alright, you're probably going to start a cutscene, so... Alright, so I swapped over all of their gear. And... I think it's pretty appropriate. I also got this. I forgot to show that I got these. They are exclusive samurai chest piece, apparently, which I found in Sector 3 of the Yokohama Underground. I think that's what it's called. Buffs agility the more enemies there are. That's amazing for Adachi. I don't know how long I'll keep him on samurai, but I do really like him as a samurai.
Hey.
You know, we've been buried in shit before, Kasuga, but this time feels like the deepest.
No.
Maybe, but there's no use wallowing in it. We have to go after Lani. We've got to move, else she might be alive. Yeah, but where do we even start looking? We haven't got a clue. We haven't got clue effing 1 right now. The way you said that.
Hey, Dachi-san. Is Chi-chan around? She was here a while ago.
Shit. You don't think... Could she have bailed on us?
Seriously? Why would she do that now?
This whole time, Age has been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chi-chan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Polycana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chi-chan had given AG up just a few minutes earlier, Lonnie might still be here.
Yeah.
Anawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
Guilt is heavy.
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chi-chan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere. Chi-chan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chi-chan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Oh.
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Yamai, when did Chi-chan leave? Do you know?
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lonnie on her own?
No way in hell.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. AG and Polycana. She must know where they are.
We can't let her! Chi-chan will get herself killed!
Let's move, now!
Hey, wait! Hold on a minute. Chi-chan may know where she's going, but we don't.
Okay, I'm absolutely going to advance the story. If it lets me free roam, regardless. But I'm making a separate save file on the off chance. Listen, before we act rashly, we need a plan, right? Okay, then. I say we talk to the tattoo lady again. Kyo-san, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bet if anyone else knows where Chi-chan's headed, it's her. Not much of a plan, but it'll have to do. Let's go. No! My ultimate housekeeper. Thankfully, it is evening, and it doesn't seem like there, even if we could do side quests, there are none. So, good. There's no reason to make a save then. Because we can't.
What the hell you want?
Wait, I need to start fighting crown people. I forgot about that. Now that I know they give the ultimates weapon starter mats. Oh boy. We have really good gear at the very least. We do not have anywhere near the levels I have in the other group, but...
Don't you even dare.
Aloha again, Auntie.
Lonnie's been kidnapped. Akane-san could have been killed?
Yeah.
Guess word travels fast, huh?
What a fool I was, trusting a bunch of blundering punks. I leave them in your care and it all goes to pot? Lord help me.
Come on, it's not like that. Wait, let us try to make things right. Chitose, do you remember her? Has she been by here?
Why? She finally get fed up with you dimwits? Actually, I think I did see her go by a little while ago.
Okay.
Please say you know where she was headed.
What? Do I look like a mind reader? I've no clue, and plenty of times passed since.
Yeah, I get it.
A half hour?
Chitose's going after AG. That much we can be sure of, either for payback or to rescue Lonnie. Either way, wherever he is, she'll be.
What's that mean for us?
It means if we find AG, we're bound to run into Chitose too.
Oh, no, shit. Well, we don't have any leads on him either.
Still another way to go. It's something. What do you think, Kasuga?
The Daidoji safe house, maybe? Hey-chan. He was there the whole time, keeping tabs on her every move. Maybe he left something we could use.
Well, stands to reason. All right, let's give it a shot. The only thing, police are probably still working the scene. We'll just, keep our distance.
Yeah.
How do you plan to do that?
I'll be the one to say it. Chichan made this group feel a lot less skeezy. Am I wrong here?
You're not, no. But, it's worse when you call attention to it.
Did it just become night? No. Should I do the Daidoji safe house? It did not just become night. Okay. let's head there. I'm very self-conscious about... Well, not self-conscious. Very concerned, I guess, about...
We were right to bolt from here when we did. The
Available
police sure
time
moved
left.
Fast on this one.
Yeah, I'd say they've already carried out the bodies. Either way, we're not getting any closer.
Ichiban, if they catch wind of you, it's over. No passport, and now no Kiryu-san or Daidoji faction to back you.
Really? Are you quite sure of that?
You guys! Whoa, who's this? You know him?
Perhaps you don't remember us. We served Hanawa as his elite aides.
Where were you?
During the attack, we were procuring Akane-san's plane.
Oh.
We had no idea what was coming. We're aware of what happened thanks to the safe house's surveillance camera. Eiji Mitamura was a Polycana operative, it seems.
This seems so... about Hanawa-san and everything.
You needn't say anything. His death wasn't your fault, Kasuga-san. Okay. Mitamura played his hand well and outwitted us all. We knew that Hawaii would be unfamiliar territory, yet we came short-staffed. Our focus on Polycana left us vulnerable to certain flanks. This was a miscalculation on the part of our superiors. We'll report it as such.
Well, jeez.
We are fully aware that, if not for you, Akane-san would still be missing or dead. Hanawa died believing in our organization and this mission.
If you say so. But it's not that easy for me to believe I wasn't partly responsible. Hope you get that. That's why I'm still involved here.
Believe me, we know your psych profile. We'd like to offer you our assistance.
What's that mean?
Let's find a better place to speak. Eiji Mitamura is in our sights now. We've much more intelligence than before. I'd like to share our findings with your party. It should prove useful.
Well, where do you have in mind?
Revolve.
Perhaps Kiryu-san's old hotel room would serve? I trust you remember it. Our group will head there first. We shouldn't be seen traveling together.
Well, enough people have said it.
They're pretty polite for a bunch of lizard people.
Hanawa must have raised them right.
Okay, we should go.
It's been said repeatedly, and I've still been in denial. I think I have to accept it. He's still gonna show up at the end of the game. He's gonna come out of nowhere and help us, and we're gonna be like, oh, "You're alive," and he'll be like, "You didn't even check to make sure I was dead." Wait, who the hell are you?
Aloha!
Gunpowder bills. Ooh. 600 fire damage to all enemy? Oh, sure. I mean, you only got one on you. Premium first aid kit? So he... Oh, okay. I mean, he's just got a bunch of one-time purchase things?
Thank you!
You're now friends. Huh. Uh-oh, there's a crown guy. I want to see if it gets me anything good, so...
I ain't even warmed up yet.
Nothing. A muscle booster and $12,000. I mean, that's good, but that's not... I've never had one? What?
What do you want?
His name... Nameless Son. His name is Son. What do you mean, nameless?
There you go. Token of friendship. How about it?
What's this? Oh.
Oh, wow, that was easy. It's like insta pink border.
Just say the word.
All right. Well, I'm surprised I never had one of those.
I need to slow down now.
Okay, so let's just head to the hotel. Part of me thinks that even if side quests do come up, I don't want to do anything until I have Chutose back in the party. There's another crown here? Wait, can I buy stuff from you again?
Aloha!
What the? No way. Is it because I fought a battle and that, like, reset it?
Thank you!
So close. Well, at least I know where he is.
You asking for a beating?
Yeah, sure.
Brace yourself.
So, I had to take a quick break because I got a call while I was running over to the hotel, and I was like, okay, I have to take this call. And so while I was doing that, I was like, I'll just, put it on mute and play Mismatch quick while get that ready. And this started. So apparently she's ready. We have no choice.
Hello.
Hello, you. You're starting to seem a bit more confident. Maybe this isn't her actual thing, but it's a scene in the middle of Mismatch from, I think I matched with 5 people so far. Really, I don't know if I feel all that different. Don't be modest. You've got a swagger to you, boy. The look of a man who's seen it all. Hard to judge for myself, but if that's true, it's thanks to your rap. Well, of course it is. How else would you become so manly and virile? Right. So, was that just a short little thing for the halfway point? I think it was. Good.
How's life treating you?
I do want to point this out before we go on to plot. It looks like I do have to match with everyone before she will
Here's a record of the
have
women
her
you've
scene.
met so far.
Can I get to it? No. Oh, right, they sent pictures. Etsu is hilarious. Using fake pictures. Can I reminisce I'll recall your chat? No. Etsu ended up being Etsuko, the 80-year-old woman from all of the previous games, who is still the same age, I believe. One of these other ones, which I think was the ones without a video, are fake. You were you were the first one we did. You were Hangman. You had the ball gag and everything. It's ridiculous. So, yep, that's what I was doing while I was waiting for that call to end. So, oh boy. Let's actually do the story now. I forgot what I was doing when I actually paused my recording too. I believe I was taking on some crown guy, but he didn't give me anything, if you're randomly wondering.
What you looking at?
So far, I have not found any super good weapons. Oh, hey!
Hey there.
Yo, hey, asshole.
Another buddy.
Hey, asshole.
We've been waiting for you. Come in.
I'm curious. When Kiryu-san got here, were you the ones who booked the room?
Yes, we arranged it. We were aware of Kiryu-san's condition, but once again underestimated the dangers he would face. Initially, Akane-san's procurement was our sole and simple objective.
Yeah, but in that case, your mission would be accomplished by now. Akane-san's at Yamai's place as we speak. You could just grab her.
Indeed. Why don't you have a seat? This may take some time to explain.
What do you know?
To put it briefly, Daidoji's plans now extend beyond Akane-san herself. Polykhana's actions have illuminated certain aspects of the mission which were otherwise obscured. That is, Akane-san's charge, the girl Lani, is Polykhana's true target.
So Daidoji faction, Yamai's gang, it's all the same story.
Excuse me?
Yamai was chasing Akane-san without any idea why, just like you. All over Hawaii, people were hunting Akane-san just because they knew someone else was too. Everyone, desperate for a little more pull underground or a one-up on their enemies.
I understand. From your perspective, we may seem all too similar. Except, we have always known why Akane-san was sought after by Polycana. It was no mere spurious chase.
What's it all about then?
This information is not to be uttered outside of this room. Polycana has negotiated a backroom deal with our government.
Oh, have they now? And so, what, you can do better than that?
Nuclear power is returning, and as for radioactive waste involved, Polycana has offered to dispose of it.
What?
We've been told Nele Island, their nerve center, possesses the facilities to see it buried. Polycana was able to coordinate this arrangement thanks to one man, Ebina, of the Seryu clan.
Ebina? Seriously?
Waste is the ultimate quandary for any nuclear society. Reactors can pose more harm than good because of it. Considering that, Ebina and Polycana represented a true godsend. The men at the top couldn't be happier, of course. They could restart the generators, construct new plants, even export them to smaller nations for massive profit. However, the Daidoji faction knows when something is too good to be true. We are certain there's some sort of pitfall lying in wait here.
Okay, a pitfall? What do you mean?
We're not sure. The only people who would know for certain are the ones who offered the deal. To understand Polycana's true intentions, superficial negotiations will not suffice. We have to dissect them. And the only way to manage that is with the proper bait.
So they're just bait to you? Akane-san and Lani?
Yes. The Daidoji faction has seen fit to share that with us under the circumstances. Hanawa's death was unusually blindsiding.
So give it to us straight. You're
Me
Daidoji
too.
guys.
Or for
You're
me.
like actual evil masterminds.
We are a shadow power in Japan. That said, the shadows aren't what they once were.
So why come to Hawaii and play proxy war with Polycana? It can't just be as simple as stopping a bad deal.
You misunderstand us entirely. Our interests lie solely in the prosperity of Japan. We simply place our focus on long-term planning rather than short-term profit. Polycana's waste disposal is unlikely as secure as they claim, nor worth what they'd siphon from our taxes. When the future comes, what sort of country will our children inherit? That's the question every patriot must answer honestly.
Huh. Spoken like a true man in black.
I've got a question. Assuming we get Lani back, what would be your next move?
Just as before, we would escort her out of Polycana's reach. We still have our aircraft prepared.
Okay. In that case, let's say that right now, our goals are the same. Keeping Akane-san and Lani from Polycana's hands.
Certainly. Only one impediment. The man who betrayed us for the enemy.
Yeah. Eichan. You said before, you found out more about him?
Eiji Mitamura. Surprisingly, that's actually his real name. Started
Really?
out as a political reporter for the Toto Post.
Eichan worked at a paper?
Indeed. Until his abrupt termination 5 years ago. After he was found guilty for vehicular assault.
Some kind of hit and run?
Seemingly. However, Mitamura insisted he was framed by Yakuza in his testimony. He specifically named the Arakawa family, saying they were colluding with the police commissioner.
What?
Apparently, he'd been on their case for some time, picking up evidence of corruption. Mitamura was good enough at his job to be considered a threat. And so, he had to be silenced. So, after another long, exhausting day on the beat, our reporter was driving home when... Suddenly, a pedestrian steps in front of his car.
And AG says it was the Arakawa family setting him up.
No real proof, of course. Then the car's EDR footage was examined in court. The victim was moving erratically. Even so, there's still nothing conclusive there. And when the victim denied any connection to Arakawa, it was the final nail. Fortunately, with only minor injuries sustained, it was ruled a fairly slight driver's error. He got off with a fine of a few 100,000 yen. However, his public reputation was another matter.
Supposing the Arakawas really were behind the accident. Regardless of the verdict, they got what they were after the moment it happened. You said AG had no proof. Why do I feel like you know there's more to it?
Even if the Arakawa family planned the incident, Masumi Arakawa's involvement is doubtful at best. No single reporter, however much noise they're making, would draw the Patriarch's attention. That said, Joe Sawashiro is another matter entirely. We would have to admit, this seems quite like his handiwork.
Well, if it's really true, then AG and I have way more in common than I'd have thought. Mafia, Yakuza, whatever. We both had our lives fucked by these people.
All right, so where does AG go from there?
After being let go from the post, he decided to take up a new cause. A non-profit organization, Bleach Japan.
Hey, Sean? No way. He threw in with those bastards?
The Arakawa family had cost him everything. Yakuza abolitionists like Bleach Japan must have seemed quite noble. Hardly difficult to see why he turned to them. Mitamura flourished within their network. Ryo Aoki quickly took notice of him, gave him leadership over the entire Tokyo metropolis.
What?
Wasn't Kume the head of the Yokohama branch? That's some trick of fate, huh, Kasuga?
Yeah. One thing, though. So if Eichan hates Yakuza as much as he seems to, why would he work with Ebina? Does he actually buy into the whole second dissolution story?
That's about the only reason that makes sense, given what we're hearing. A guy's so desperate for payback on the Yakuza. He'll help another Yakuza take them down.
Hold on, you really think so? AG's a true believer in the dissolution. Okay, maybe, but the things he's done? Helping the Mafia kidnap a little girl?
Yeah, it's not good.
I can't imagine crossing those lines for revenge.
Well, maybe you're less alike than you think.
Eichan will just have to give us answers himself.
All right, on. So what's next? Ebina recruits AG, who takes Chitose's channel over?
Once a reporter, always a reporter? Or a gossipy VTuber in this case.
And now, the channel's practically Ebina's mouthpiece.
Mitamura is likewise Ebina's proxy in Hawaii. Polycona's support strengthens him considerably. Lonnie is the key here. Without her, we fail. Kiryu-sama's legacy, Hanawa's sacrifice, all will amount to nothing.
Yeah, no shit, but we're still dead in the water over here.
Ah! Chichan sent me a text!
Whoa, what'd she say?
It's just a picture. Looks like some kind of bar?
Oh,
She
club
just
guilty.
took it. Think Chichan wants us to meet her there?
Could that be where AG's hold up?
Tell me, any chance you know this place? Please say you do.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Shit, yeah!
Kasuga-san, do you believe Lonnie's there as well?
We better get there fast. Find out.
Are they gonna follow us? Give us 3 support party members?
Thanks, guys!
Hanawa-san, I hope your faith in them proves wise.
Ichiban.
Okay. So that picture, it's a place called Club Guilty. The only thing is, it's off District 5. That's Barracuda territory.
Hold on.
Then we keep our guard up, right, Kasuga? I hate to say it, but there's a chance Chitose's trying to screw us over again. I believe in her. Let's make sure we're ready for anything. I've only been screwed multiple times in this playthrough. I have full faith in her. Until I can't anymore. You know what I need to do? Now that I did buy the DLC... Is there a... Let's see if we can like. Oh, it's right. It's okay. Maybe I won't be able to get in there. I need to do
Right here,
Sujimon
Ichiban.
upgrades.
Club Guilty. Supposedly, it's one of the most exorbitant clubs in Hawaii, and seedy as hell.
I wonder what's going down.
Chichan's calling. Can you hear us? It's me. You okay, Chichan?
I was searching for Eiji. It was the only way I could think to make amends to you all.
You don't owe us amends. We can do this together. Just...
Please, listen to me. Eiji is inside. In Club Guilty, all the way in the back. A VIP table. He's drinking, laughing. There's Polycana everywhere.
Okay, gotcha. Chichan, are you inside?
Yeah.
We're on our way. Let's do this as a team. Eichan's ours. We'll get Lonnie back too.
There's no time. And what are you saying? We're not on the same team. I betrayed you. Eiji manipulated you with my help. If you come after me, I might have to kill you too.
Well, you remember what I said to you back in District 5? Chichan, nothing's changed since then. I made the decision to trust you. That was my choice. No regrets. Believe me, everything's gonna be okay.
Never doubt this man's heart, girl.
Hang in there, Chichan. Tell her I said we're coming.
For God's sake, tell me. He's on speaker.
Okay. See you inside.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What you looking at?
Let me just upgrade before I head to that, if it lets me. Okay, I can safely walk around it. We definitely can't let that go. Wait, are you legendary? Reward. Oh, that's the bonus raid. Okay. I remember seeing legendary somewhere around here. I guess they move around, so I wouldn't know. But they were level 60 when I checked the map, and it's like, oh. I'm guessing they are the ones that give the good tickets? I would assume. Alright. There's no way I can't take my party as the Sujimon from now on. These guys have had their turn. Well, maybe they're still stronger than them, but I need to level them up. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to go through this. Alright. After much running around, grabbing stuff, and preparing the Sujimon, let's see. Does it auto? They are not considered better than them. That is surprising. Can I not equip them? Is that what you're telling me? All that work, and I didn't even check if you could do this. You can't equip them as Sujimancer Sujimon. Are you kidding me? Damn. I guess because they're in the party, it wouldn't make sense. Maybe. That is... Well, just so you know, all the pain I just went through. Look at this. I got them all to level 50. I got their friendship up. Even awakened. Well, almost fully awakened. It doesn't seem like you can actually evolve them, but... they have way better stats. He has way better stats than Adachi, but you can't equip him as a party... A Pokemon. Well, it's fine. It's fine. They're leveled up in case I ever want to do Sujimon. We'll just leave it at that.
This ain't a show, dipshit.
Hey, it's Kasuga.
Just wasted
What
30
are you
minutes.
doing here? I think a friend of mine has a table inside. You mind? I'll just squeeze through.
The balls on this guy. Hey, fellas! Looks like we got ourselves a new punching bag.
Hold on, Chichan. Almost there.
They really think...
Run on home to mama.
Do none of you know the strength of your opponent?
Feeling good.
Are you just all that cocky?
Screw you! Are you getting scared?
You're in it now.
I think I'll double twister him.
Let's go.
Not my first
Alright, well. Most of your shit talking is gone. Boop.
Let's go. Let's go. Got
Wild
you now.
lasso.
Yippee-ki-yay!
I can't wait till my shit talking gets thrown back in my face when I do a post-game dungeon. If there is one. I mean, we got the DLC, so I know there is one for that. But if there's an original post-game dungeon, I will definitely get my ass kicked.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Look at me go.
But story not difficult.
Inside.
Oh. Head to the back. I feel like that could have just been a cutscene, it'd be fine. Just looks like a club to me.
Reliable as ever. Hey, Kasuga-san! Come on over!
He even cleared him out for us.
Now then. This should be one hell of a show.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'll be right up. Ready? Let's dance!
Oh boy.
Nobody's gonna save you now. Okay, you asked for it.
He didn't even stand up.
Right, let's do it.
We still haven't witnessed him standing.
Let's go. This marks your defeat.
Oh.
I think we were too much for him.
I might as well leave myself down, because they can't survive a hit.
Oh, that's fine work. Kasuga-san, look! Standing ovation.
He's not with you! Where did you take her?
Oh, my bad. I am so sorry, but girl's already dead.
Huh? What'd you say? Shit! No more fucking around!
Oh, if it's any consolation to you boys, we disposed of her ages ago, so don't blame yourselves, okay? You'd have never made it here in time. Came all this way for nothing. Sucks, doesn't it? But hey, you guys got to party at a trendy club at least. Night wasn't a total loss, right? Right? Oh, and Kasuga-san, you'll have to pay for the property damages. Sorry. See, this place has standards, after all.
Hit him.
Huh?
No.
Took you long enough.
Lonnie's still alive, isn't she?
Chito say.
Chi-chan?
I listened in on you saying that Bryce is expecting her. You were so good at spying on people. Never thought it'd be your turn. Where is she?
Bottom of the sea, probably.
You really think I won't shoot you?
Fine, fine. You win. Just calm down for a second.
I like her outfit.
How did you know I'd be here right now?
I snuck a GPS transmitter into your bag. Planted it at the Daidoji safe house, actually.
Can't believe I missed that. Oh, Kasuga-san, you see this? This woman we're dealing with? Treachery just flows in her veins. The girl's a fucking genius at it. See, that's why I used her. Her channel made that clear from the start.
I answered your question. Now talk. Tell me what I want to know. Where is Lonnie?
Right away.
What? I thought she said she was on the way. What?
Lonnie.
Chicho, behind you!
Oh, that's a pretty bad cut. Hold still. I'll stop the bleeding. What were you thinking, Chichan?
Leave me and get Lonnie!
Just save your breath, would you?
Honestly, you'd shoot a man in cold blood? You know, your parents would be mortified by your behavior. Don't you regret being such a disappointment to Tara?
Fuck you!
That's garbage! Her parents would be proud. Anyone would with a daughter like her.
Oh.
Lonnie owes you her life. Great job, Chichan.
Ichiban.
Now, Lonnie's coming with us.
You're damn right. Can't bear to see her like that. We'll save her.
Let me fight too. I know I have no right to ask, but I'm begging you. Let me fight.
For sure. Good with you?
Like she'd even listen to me if it wasn't.
Let's make this quick. One of our team needs first aid. Now.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go!
Oh.
Let's go!
Let's do it!
Oh, she's fine.
All right,
She's a housekeeper now. I thought she was gonna stay her heiress job for a minute. Okay, well, they're all gonna die again. I guess they're a little spread out, so. Oh, hey, they survived. I honestly thought there's no way that they wouldn't be. They wouldn't have already got her on the ship. Kind of surprised. They're just keeping her in a club. Why would they trust Eiji with that? Do we have a new move? No, I do not. Okay, well, let's. Oh, you're weak to this.
I find you to this place.
Sorry, I'd move my camera, but these guys, you don't need to see our health. They're not getting a turn.
Me too.
Oh, he might get a turn, actually. Uh-oh. What boys? You're the only guy left. You wasted your turn powering yourself up. Probably should have healed yourself, sir.
Nothing would have too much. On to the next level.
And I'm not even over leveled for this.
Come on!
This way!
Lonnie!
Why would you?
So persistent.
Hey, John. She's just a little girl.
I'm still H-on to you? Don't you understand at all? We were both lying to each other. Everything was an act. I was the poor kid in a chair, and you were a Yakuza with a human soul. Okay. Kasuga-san can have her.
Don't.
He's fought so hard.
You're gonna push her down the stairs.
Take this too. They come in a set. Oh, don't squirm like that. These things explode upon impact. You better stay still.
Man.
There we go. You can relax now. Lonnie-chan's all yours. Well, Bryce might be mad, but he was only going to kill her anyway. This is more efficient in the long run.
Please don't do this! Hey, John!
I already told you. That's not my name.
Oh God. Oh. He died?
There's never been a bigger sucker. Oh, it's not a bomb, you imbeciles. It doesn't detonate on impact. This is what sets it off.
It's tear gas! Damn it!
Bloody, up here!
How tenacious. Wrong way, though.
Ichiban! Lonnie!
Oh.
Ichiban! Damn it! Ichiban!
Oiho, Kasuga-san.
I actually like him as a villain now. I thought there's no way he could be interesting, but God damn.
Lonnie, where would they take her?
Probably Nelly Island, fast as they can. And delivered to Bryce.
Nelly Island, huh? The mystery destination. Alekana's holy land.
So, there's nothing more we can do?
None of you owe me your forgiveness. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Everything. I did everything he asked. Eiji had me over a barrel. I knew that Akane-san and Lani would eventually pay the price for it.
Can you tell us what you know, Chichan? Achan and Ebina. Anything more about them? And the Tatara channel, too.
Oh, yeah. Man, that channel really screwed us all, huh?
Not Namba.
That VTuber character. I mean, the person inside of her. That was Chitose, huh? And you'd say whatever AG told you to.
Right. But that only started about 3 years ago. I had been streaming longer than that. I started out on my own for about 4 years.
But it wasn't a call-out channel or whatever at first, hmm?
Right. When I debuted, all I wanted was to talk about stupid, frivolous stuff. I came up with the name. Even drew the character myself. She didn't animate well back then. Just flipped between my crummy still drawings.
That's quite a difference from now.
And then, Eiji offered the channel funds to commission a big-time artist and increase viewership. She was still the Tatara that I designed, but she was different, too. Now, she was sexier. More chest shots and all that.
Tale as old as time. Being retold digitally. I can't imagine that felt too great on your end.
Back in the beginning, getting 10 viewers meant the world to me. It really was the time of my life. It was the first time I felt something real. You see, since I was born, everything was dictated by my parents. My hobbies, my schoolwork. Even my best friends, people I trusted for years, turned out to be on my father's take. The housekeepers would spy on me. They'd tell my parents everything I did.
How the hell can someone grow up like that?
My only reprieve was crawling under the covers at night to hide the glare of my phone. Then I could stream as Hisoka Tatara, and I could finally feel like myself. How dumb is that? Fake name, fake appearance, fake voice. But that's when I felt like the real me. The Tatara channel was something I started because I needed to escape. And then 3 years ago, it changed.
How'd it happen?
Around that time, a Fujinomiya cargo tanker sank. Do you remember? Over 20 crew members on board, and all of them died.
Do we remember?
Yeah, I remember that, I think. Containers were overloaded. I caught some of the press conferences apologizing for it.
Well, totally missed that.
The Fujinomiya Group's chairman, my father, wanted to cover it up.
You're kidding me.
Completely by accident, I found the documents where my father ordered the information suppressed. Not only did they toss away human lives, they tried to act like it never even happened. I made copies and mailed those documents to every TV station and paper I knew. And then, nobody did a thing. So as ridiculous as it seemed, I brought it up on the Tatara channel.
Seriously? What happened then?
On a channel with an all-time high of 10 viewers, absolutely nothing. Well, no. There was some response. Fake. Who cares? Shitty vibes tonight. People peeled off one by one, till I was talking to an empty chat.
Hard to imagine it going differently, I guess.
Everyone swallowed the cover story about an out-of-season typhoon. That was when he found me. When Eiji Mitamura tracked me down.
What do you mean? He came to you in person?
Eiji was a reporter at a paper before that. The Yakuza ruined him, though, somehow.
Yeah.
And then, he found my stream. Tatara, he figured, must be someone close to my family. He also deduced that it was most likely a student. After that, I was the only one who fit the profile. We talked, and Eiji gave me a present. It was a script to read on my stream, written in much more provocative language.
A script? So he really was feeding you lines this whole time.
We called out the Fujinomiya's pull among the wealthy elite and the media. Named every name. Then, that video got picked up everywhere. It really had a buzz. Once it was all over the net, mainstream outlets couldn't ignore it. People started cutting deals. Executives who knew they were culpable coughed up more evidence for leniency.
Right, that explains it. Those press conferences I remembered seeing.
Yeah. The public's outrage kept growing, and soon, my father couldn't avoid the line of fire. He told me to get out of the country until things cooled down. Been in Hawaii ever since. It was nice. At first.
So, in a roundabout way, you ended up freeing yourself from your family. Now I get it. Bet your parents would have never let you dress like this.
What, too much skin for you? Actually, it makes for a pretty good disguise. So they don't object. You wouldn't know it by their faces when we video call, though. Because of the tanker scandal, and Eiji guiding the narrative, the Fujinomiya Group finally faced consequences. Honestly, I thought of Eiji like a savior back then. He was like some kind of modern-day hero, fighting for justice.
Chi-chan, anyone would have felt that way. So, if all of that happened 3 years ago, what came next?
Eiji and I started operating the Tatara channel jointly. Our entire focus was calling out corrupt public figures. Eiji would unearth scoops and write our scripts. His stories were accurate, well-researched. Most importantly, they were sensational. Politicians, CEOs, celebrities. He exposed anyone in power with something foul hidden in their closet.
How does this lead
More
to
and
him
more people started watching our videos, of course.
with
Our
Abby now?
subscriber count kept growing. Kept growing so fast it was ridiculous.
That sounds like the Tatara channel we're familiar with now.
Believe me, I thought I was doing the right thing. With news media bought and paid for, they never would have gone after the people in charge like we did. And then, Little by little, Eiji's scripts started going off the rails. He wrote about an ex-Yakuza who claimed he had reformed, but was still double-dealing in secret. At the time, it seemed like another legitimate exposé. But after that stream went out, more and more scripts came in about former criminals who were trying to make a new start. People who'd already paid their debt to society, made a spectacle of.
Well, he must have sensed his game plan at that point. Feed you and the viewers real scoops first to amass an audience, then start on his actual objective.
Hisoka Tatara became a puppet, dancing on his shitty little strings. And I was being used to ruin the lives of people who didn't deserve it. I never wanted that. Tatara was never supposed to be like this. This vindictive little tattletale. It was all too much to take. So I told Eiji that I was leaving.
Except, he wouldn't let you quit.
That was when he threatened to go public with my real identity. And the name Ebina, his Yakuza benefactor, started getting thrown around. So I shut up and read the next script. The hero of Yokohama, exploiting ex-Yakuza to do his bidding.
Now I get it.
After that, you all know the rest.
Let me ask one thing. You defied Achan, even though he could ruin you. What made you do that?
Akane-san, Lani was all alone, and she protected her. She's an old woman, but still willing to risk her life to do good. Once I saw her, I just couldn't live with myself anymore.
I see.
But I know that doesn't make up for the channel. For all the evil I've done. Eiji frightened me so much, I couldn't openly oppose him. Back at Akane-san's house, when I, did what I did to you.
It was to buy you time, hoping you'd find Akane-san on your own.
Because Eiji had given me orders. Pose as the housekeeper, he said. And when Ichiban comes, get in with him. He was betting you'd find her before anyone else.
And so, Chichan, you thought that by stealing my clothes and getting me arrested for indecency, you were actually helping me out in the long run.
Yeah, I'm not a pro spy or anything. I was desperate. When Eiji asked what happened, I figure I'd make something up about unexpected trouble. Only, then Kiryu-san showed up and got involved. So at District 5, he gave me one last chance to start following you. If I failed again, he would tell my family everything I'd done.
What a scheme.
In the end, I was too weak and scared to do anything but go along with it. And now Hanawa-san and Wong are dead. Akane-san and Lani are still in danger. I can't make any more excuses. No more lies.
And you're not keeping anything else from us, right?
Right. I swear to you.
Can we believe that? A born traitor will stab you in the back again and again.
What are you doing?
You're right. I guess. There's nothing left to say.
Hey, you alright with this, Kasuga?
Tomi has a pretty valid point. Maybe traitors can't be trusted. Of course, Tomi also betrayed Yamai, so that's rich coming from him.
I just knew someone would bring that up. I knew.
Chichan, when we first met, for whatever reason, you took everything I had on me. Except this. You knew I wanted to give it to Akane-san, that it was important. We talked about it while we ate, remember? That's why you left it with me, isn't it?
Maybe. Or maybe I just thought I wouldn't be able to pawn it.
Could be.
Probably not.
Either way, I appreciate it. Because it really is something important. And I never got to say this. Thank you, Chichan.
This fucking guy.
This was supposed to be my apology. Why are you like this? Okay. Thank you too, Ichiban.
Awesome. That takes care of all that. Lonnie's still Hawaii's hottest commodity, and Akane-san can't protect her anymore. As it is, there's nothing in the world that'll keep me from seeing this through. Everyone, I'll need your help though. Let's make things right for them.
Count on me.
Come on. Do you even have to ask?
Mm-hmm. I'm here to stay.
Rejoin music?
Welcome back, Chi-chan.
So then, the Kasuga party is reunited once and for all.
I feel like we're missing someone.
Damn right! Now!
Cheers!
Seriously. Jungi Han needs to get in here. What's going on there? Because he is absolutely in the logo, and I can't imagine him just randomly joining. Like, when would he even have time after this? How much time is there left in the game? I kind of assumed Jungi Han would be like here. He would have helped us get Chitose back or something, but no. I have no idea, but I know he's a playable character. So you think Lonnie's been taken to Nelly Island? That's the most likely place. Of course, nobody seems to know where it is. There's one person we still haven't asked, Kane-san. We should check on her. Oh yeah, she would know. She's at Yamai's, right? Yeah, let's move. Did you?
Let me at him.
Her portrait even. Your hair is just permanently different. Huh. Kind of liked her other hair, but I like this hair too. Oh, of course they're back. This actually might take us to evening. You never know. Obviously this is the end of this episode, but in the next one, I need to get these out of the way, these three, because we only have a few left, and 2 of them we've confirmed are nighttime from the last time it became night, and I missed it. Also, Chitose, we have to do her Bond event, which, is that open now? You're not going to tell me more story needs to be done? Oh, let's wander around town a bit. This does say this unlocks as the story progresses, which confuses me. Why does it say that? Usually it would say like go to the bar. Does that mean it's story required? Or she's just still not ready? Yeah, because this is about her grandpa. Maybe it's because we're still like in the middle of figuring out the... You know what? We'll just do it whenever it comes up. It definitely won't take like a whole episode away from plot. So we'll just... We're done with the roulette wheel. We don't have enough to... Jesus. I have so many of them. We don't have enough to like keep it going forever. So like we're in the next one we're gonna do these 3 side quests. The mismatch one. I will get that ready, and then we'll just see whatever scene is with her after I get the last 5 dates. What is this? Swimsuit change room? Oh, that's never been on the map. I don't think. And then, because there's only 3 quests here, and mismatch would count as 4, but we have 8 left. So after we get rid of those 4, there should be 4 more. These are the 3 on the map right now. And that counts as 1. The nighttime. We know there's another nighttime, so that's 6 quests. Is there any other weird one? This one I heard is only available after you do every other quest, and it's not a relationship thing, from what I've been told. So, after we do all the other subquests, we can do this one. But there's still one quest missing besides that. I don't know what it is. Although, if we're going back to this guy, this quest might turn into a third quest. And then a fourth one? No, because that doesn't add up. I don't know. If there are 3 of these, then we've got it all covered. We know exactly how to finish up side quests. But if there are more than 3, I'm a bit confused.
Don't go crazy.
Because that is that guy right here. This is right in front of the thing. I've literally looked at him. I passed by him hundreds of times and been like, when will I go do that quest? Okay, well, I'm going to end it here. No one's changing jobs or anything yet. I think we're all good. Oh, she's very close to housekeeper being done. We're all good for the next episode, more than likely. And then, the hell am I going to make everyone after this? Once they hit 30, I might... I don't know. I'll figure it out. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.